Alright, let's see if this will load. Alright, I am gonna see if this is working. I figured 20 minutes before is probably like enough time. To kind of let everybody find everything, all that kind of good stuff. I don't know necessarily that it's gonna work out. I hope that it's not too grainy or anything like that. So yeah. Also, quick apology to anybody watching. Sorry, y'all. I'm not great at streaming, I guess. So I'm kind of gonna be having a hard time kind of watching the chat. So if I'm having trouble interacting, I do apologize for that. I'm gonna be doing my best. I'm gonna try and set it up real quick so that I can see everything. And hopefully everything looks good. Cool. So shout out to my man Kyle for letting me know everything is working. We Gucci. All right, let's set that up. See how that looks. Whoop, that's gross. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. I like that setup. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So I'm just kind of messing around with the other settings right now. Like I said, I don't usually stream. I'm sure if you're familiar with my content, you're pretty aware that I don't usually do this. I'm like really excited for this direct. So that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And like I said, sorry. So what's up, my man Jordan? What's up, Kyle? Bro, y'all know. Yeah, so, like I said, sorry if I'm, like, all snivelly and shit. My allergies been kicking my ass lately, actually. It's been rough, so... Okay, cool. So, like, I am currently expecting a couple different things from this direct. I've actually got a list. I'll probably go back over when the actual time gets closer, because we got like 17 minutes. But I'm actually expecting Fire Emblem. I'm expecting a gameplay and release date. I don't think the release date for Fire Emblem's gone live yet. So I'm expecting a couple, a lot of info on that. That's one they're teasing. I mean, if you look, like you said, I've got it pulled up right now. The information is basically Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, that's what they're really promoting right now. So that's what I'm expecting them to focus in on. I think we're also probably going to get an Animal Crossing release date. I think that's pretty obvious as a move. It's probably going to be in third quarter, so I'd expect sometime between September to November as the release date. I'm also expecting some Smash Bros. Stuff. It's been crazy for the company. Sorry, I'm having to blow my nose. I know it's going to be gross, but it's just been rough. So yeah, I'm expecting something from Joker. I think it's been long enough. There might be a cinematic coming out for it, so I would not be surprised there if that does happen. And then I also do expect maybe like a Mario Maker port. I could see that coming to the... just wrote down a few things. I'm expecting kind of a Mario Maker or something of that kind of nature. Another Wii U port. Luigi's Mansion 3, I think, is pretty obvious. One sec, I'm tweeting about this. Cool. Tweeted. Okay, yeah, I'm expecting some Luigi's Mansion stuff. I think with the fact that Luigi's Ultimate Smash, or Final Smash, whatever, the fact that it does come from Luigi's Mansion makes me believe they're really going to start pushing it. I think this is probably the direct they're focusing on recovering from their first quarter dip every year. I mean, every company has a first quarter dip. So that, it makes sense to me. Smash released, third, fourth quarter. So, and I might be using quarter wrong. I don't know. It's the beginning of the year dip, whatever. And then also, I'm really hoping, I don't expect, but I'm really hoping we get some information on Shin Megami Tensei 5. I think it's time for them to do something with it. It's been, 2 years since they announced it. We've got 2 different cinematic trailers so far, so I'd be really surprised if they don't give us something. There's a lot they could do with it. Clearly Persona 5 was a huge hit, so Atlas is doing very, very well right now. The Dancing All Night games did pretty well. Not, great. They're not, making bank, but, it's enough to keep them afloat. And so I think this is their next big project. Then we have whatever P5R is. And if you've not gone to the website yet, p5r.jp, there's like a 20-second trailer, basically. It's a flash of We Will Steal Your Heart and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. I actually do want to do a proper review of Persona 5 on my channel. I really enjoyed it. It's in my top 5 games of all time. Number 1 is going to be Persona 4 Golden. And I think I'm pretty open and honest about that. And I'll probably end up doing something with Persona 4 Golden and talking about it and just why I love it so much. But in general, it does crack the top 5. It might be in the 5th spot. And these are not, like, best games ever made, just, my personal thing. So I'm a huge, huge Persona fan, so of course Shin Megami Tensei means a lot. And then, the Joker Smash reveal will be really cool. I'm really hoping for a Joker amiibo. I know it'll be sold out immediately, but eventually I might be able to get my hands on it, and that's really all that matters. So I don't know, I'm just very hopeful. I think Fire Emblem, if they do announce anything... So, here's what I'm wondering. Are we gonna get some DLC Fire Emblem Smash characters? My friend Mike mentioned it, so shoutouts to you, my boy. But I am expecting some Fire Emblem stuff, which also might mean some new amiibos. Also, sorry the angle of the webcam is all weird. For some reason on my computer, and I don't know why they did this, they put the webcam on the bottom of the screen. So normally it's on the top, which is a good look. It's a good look for people. You want the camera looking down. Instead it looks up at you, so you get that double channel, that kind of good stuff. So nothing but fun. But yeah, I am expecting some Fire Emblem stuff. I'm glad my boy Mike's here. I like shouting him out. Well, I mean, everyone's expecting Fire Emblem stuff. I'm expecting Fire Emblem Smash content. I think we'll get some stuff, because they're doing, like, different themes. So, I think the first theme is just called Joker, but it comes with everything. I think it would be dumb for them not to capitalize. Animal Crossing, I think, has got a pretty good representation. And I don't think it needs much more of a push. I think it's not going to be a system seller. And it's not going to fill the same spot as, like, Pokemon Let's Go. Pikachu and Eevee, they were like the secondary tier in terms of big money makers for the company last year. I think Animal Crossing will sell units. I don't necessarily think it's going to sell systems. There are very few people that I know of that have been holding out for a new Animal Crossing, like in terms of buying a new Switch. So I just don't see that hardcore fan base making the transition from a $130-ish handheld to a $300 console. I mean, it could happen. It'll sell a few, and the game itself will sell well, considering there's not a lot of things that I would consider that are high-profile games currently announced for this year. Another thing we might get is going to be the Metroid Prime trilogy. I suspect they're going to do something with it. I don't know if we're going to get announced today, just because, that apology came out so recently. That I don't think we're going to get the Metroid Prime. I think it might come out late quarter 2019, considering it is just a port. But I watched something recently. It was a YouTube video on the difficulty of porting games to the Switch from other consoles. And that's actually a lot more difficult than I thought it was. So I would be surprised if... we get anything of Metroid Prime Trilogy. We might get, like, Metroid Prime 4, all we have is currently, like, the title splash screen, so we might get that for the trilogy. It might just get, like, it talked about. Reggie or Miyamoto might come on and just say it. But that'd be interesting. So I'm kind of reading over. I do agree that we have a lot of Fire Emblem and Smash. Clearly, it's very popular overseas. It's got a pretty good American fan base, but, it's very popular. Excuse me real quick, y'all. I do apologize. It's very popular in Japan. So, Fire Emblem's very well represented. So, even if we don't get a DLC character, I'm expecting, maybe a new map, maybe something retooled. Just a little bit of nods to the series. It is going to be the first main Fire Emblem, so I do think Fire Emblem is going to be the system seller of this year. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Maker won't be. Mario Maker's not going to sell that well, I don't think. I think people are getting tired of Mario-themed Nintendo Switch ports. Donkey Kong Tropical Country, that was a platformer worth picking up on the Switch. Very, very well done. Just a great game overall. Super Mario Brothers Wii U was not great, in my opinion. I've got it. I own it. I've played it. I get maybe through one or two worlds, the first part of the map or two, and then I just get bored. It feels just like a regular Mario game. I know that it's part of the new Super Mario series, so I know, there's some thematic elements that do carry over between game to game. But I've just never found it that compelling. I find it kind of bland. They do try and keep the sprite work pretty animated, and they do have certain mechanics like the enemy movements timed with the song, so you get that dot dot, and the enemies turn towards you and everything, that are intriguing. I think it's cool to do for something like a platformer, to have kind of the game work on this intertextuality where you have NPCs working alongside things like the theme of the song or the map, or certain things do certain or have certain effects. I think Odyssey, clearly that was way better than Super Mario Brothers Wii U, and I'm not huge into 2D platformers unless they're done very, very well, like something like Tropical Freeze, like something like Hollow Knight or Shovel Knight, or something amazing that really transcends the platform. So all in all, and then Shin Megami Tensei 5 I'm interested in. I'm a huge Persona fan, and Persona comes from Shin Megami Tensei. I've looked into the games, and they seem like a much smaller scale version of Persona, where the entire gameplay is set in the dungeon, which, while it's a fun part of Persona, it's not why I've sunk 100 hours into the game. So I'll be interested to see what they do. The 2 cinematics we got are really interesting because they don't follow the Persona 5 art style, which, that doesn't mean much in general, but Atlus's other games that came out at the time, like I think Full Body Catherine, was a re-release of another game, and it was rendered in the Persona 5 art style. And of course, they brought Joker into it. I think it's coming out for like the Vita sometime soon. But to see them kind of abandon that art style, same, theoretical sprites for the monsters, or I think they're shadows in Persona, they're demons in Shin Megami Tensei, I want to say. So it's interesting because the Switch, I think the Persona 5 art style is much more simplistic for something like the Switch than what you're seeing in these cinematics. So unless, they don't represent actual gameplay, which is possible, it's kind of interesting because it's not the traditional anime art style of Persona. It's much more like, you've got your 3D rendered models instead of like the 2D art style that gets kind of forced into 3D. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm really, really hoping we get more info. I think it's been teased for 2 years, so it should have been in development hopefully the entire time. And with Persona 5R being announced for more information to come out in March, I think now is the time to release something for the Switch, considering P5R appears to be, so far according to the website, PlayStation exclusive. So very, very hopeful with that. If y'all have any predictions or anything you think might come, please let me know. That's the only thing I can think of that they teased so far. The Metroid Prime 4 stuff really sucks. It really hurts the Switch, I think, overall. I'm glad they're dedicating to quality rather than quantity, so I can really appreciate that. I think it's going to hurt them. This year's going to be an interesting one for the Switch. I don't see a lot coming out that's gonna system sell. So Smash, of course, already being out helps because it's a continual seller. Pokemon, we might get something for the new Pokemon game. I was thinking about that. I doubt it. I think it's only been November, December, January, it's been 3 months since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out. So in my opinion, business-wise, not the best time to release information on the new Pokemon game. It's going to invalidate the old ones, and you can still count on sales for those. February, March, that's when people start buying games again. And so, I work at a game store. We've been really experiencing lately a pickup. For a while, we were just dead. And then again, tomorrow night, things like Jump Force and stuff comes out. So it's definitely capitalizing on people when they're about to buy new games, which means they're more likely to buy new games or pre-order new games. It's a weird phenomenon, but when people are going to spend money on something already, even if they have a preset amount of money already kind of in mind they're going to spend, they're more willing to spend more versus, just flat out teasing. So I think that's why they waited on this direct. And, timing it around Valentine's Day, it's an expensive time for a lot of people. It's done intentionally. Nintendo's pretty good at marketing, especially recently. The Switch kind of proved it. The Wii U, I think they really took a hit in terms of marketing and things like that. So they've really been stepping up their game lately. So I'll give it to them. But I'm interested. I think it's cool that we get these Nintendo Directs, and this is why I'm kind of doing a live reaction. I don't usually, clearly, if you've seen my channel, this is the first time I've really live streamed on YouTube. I actually didn't know how to do it, so I looked it up today. But I had a kind of a thought about it when I realized it wasn't at 2 p.m. My time. It's 5. So I was really, really interested in doing one of these because no other company gives like us this. I don't get like a PlayStation Plus announcement or whatever, or any information. Also, hey Rizzo, hey. I'm just one of my friends is here. I'm so excited. And like it was saying, I don't usually live stream, but I really like reacting to this kind of stuff because it's really, really cool. You don't get other companies celebrate their fan base in this kind of way. Nintendo is very unique in how they treat their fans, and it goes back to kind of a quote that I always like to refer back to from Reggie, where he said, video games are for having fun. That's our focus. A lot of companies have become more political. You look at games like Detroit Become Human, was praised by some but really hated by others based on the way it simplified really complex social issues, which never a good idea. So very big fan of the way Nintendo's been treating their fan base. And actually, I think my friend Rizzo, who's currently in the chat, she's one of the people I was talking about earlier that it has been like waiting for Animal Crossing. So I'm really, really hoping for some new anything. Honestly, I'll take a release date. I don't expect one, but I would expect another cinematic. I think the cinematic we got for Smash was done in a very limited capacity for a very specific reason, and that was because if it's anything like the Persona reveal that I read up on, it was rushed. So they basically were told, hey, we want to do something for E3, go ahead and throw something out there. That's why the animation for the Joker reveal was basically just a red background and him kind of running in a stock fashion with the shadow kind of being the only thing they really changed versus his run cycle in the game. It's because they didn't have any time at all. And Animal Crossing looked good, so I'm really, really hoping it's good. I've never actually played an Animal Crossing game before, so very, very, very excited. Also, I don't know if that Smash list is cool. That leaked Smash list is correct, but if that's true, we might see some stuff from Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is also coming out to the Switch this year, so we might see some Dragon Quest stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, and if that list is true, we might honestly get the protagonist from Dragon Quest revealed for Smash, which would be interesting. There's not a lot of huge North American or worldwide fan base for Dragon Quest. It's very big in Japan, but nowhere really else. So if he is revealed, that'd be cool. I know Steve from Minecraft is kind of the one everyone's focusing in on, so I'd be interested to see if Steve from Minecraft is announced. I think that would be a cool addition because they need to keep kind of that hype train going right now. I don't think they, later on, I think in Smash's lifespan, I think it's cool to add in characters from not universally appealing franchises, but, excuse me, sorry. They're hyping up Joker because Persona 5 did very well. That makes sense to me. Hyping up the main character of Dragon Quest, I mean, who the hell cares? So it's not what I'm guessing. We're entering the final minutes now. Usually directs start a couple minutes late, like 2 or 3. Sometimes I was waiting like 15 minutes for one to pop up. So we'll see if it actually gets going. Hopefully, I think this one, it's the first one of the year, so everyone's really looking forward to it. So I'm assuming they're going to be kind of on their game, be Johnny on the spot here, but we'll find out. Like I said, if you have any predictions, please, shout them out. I'm interested to hear what other people have to say. Talking to other people, the big ones, like I said, seem to be focusing around Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. I think that's what everyone's looking forward to. Everyone's kind of got ideas on the back burner, but I don't think anyone's really expecting or ready for it. I could see that. Just kind of reading the chat. I could very well see a Monster Hunter character in Smash. I don't know if they would do a main protagonist since he's so customizable in every game, but I could definitely see like a Palico entering the fray. I don't know how you would stylize, considering how like universally customizable the Monster Hunter games I've played, how you would stylize a hunter, but I could be down for it. I don't know if his alternate costumes would be different armor sets. So, like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate came to the Switch recently, so we might get something like the stone set is the default, you get different armor sets. It's like your alternate costumes. That could be cool. I'd be very interested. Or I try to think of any standout monsters that probably wouldn't really work, because they all usually focus on like all 4s. I could definitely see a Palico coming in. I think that would make a lot of sense. Oh, here we go. So get started all of a sudden. So I'm a little surprised. Usually they kick off with like a cinematic of something. So okay, Mario Maker. It's got to be, right? Yeah, that's what it. Okay, so you know, we're there so far. So that's not surprising. So that's one of the. I'm gonna go ahead and check that off. That's one of the predictions coming. So it'll be a fun one. It's not surprising. It's one everyone's been asking for. So cool. I've seen, I think all of Mario Maker that I really care about, but it's cool to see it's coming. You know, whenever the fans ask for something, some more. Okay, they're doing a sequel. Wonder if they're gonna give us anything 3D in this one. I mean, obviously, like they'll do like New Super Mario Brothers U, but there was some people talking about doing like a new Super Mario World type game, and I'm wondering, kind of get that 2D platformer in a 3D environment. That'd be interesting. But it looks basically just like Mario Maker. Okay, so that's the power up from World, isn't it? The cat suit? Not crazy. They're gonna give us the ability to do 3D? Because right now we've got 2.5D. Okay. I mean, it's Super Mario Maker. Okay, so there's Luigi. Oh, okay. I mean,
hi everyone.
It's New Super Mario Bros. U, basically. I'll turn it up. If it gets annoying in the chat, let me know. Hey, what's going on, Tyson? Hey, what's happening, man? Glad to see you out here. I feel like we haven't hung out in a while. We need to.
Which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
Okay. I mean, yeah, they can't drastically change anything though. You know, they've not released a platforming game in like in a long time that wasn't just the new Super Mario Bros. Stuff. So it's the same thing. Like, you know, calling it 2, they could just call it a port and be done. But I'll take it. I love that sound effect.
For the first time in 10 years.
Oh right. Ultimate Alliance 3.
Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of
This is interesting to me. I don't know how Marvel or like the Switch got Marvel as an exclusive, but you know, North American, that's gonna sell pretty well. Also, sorry if the video quality went down. I'm gonna try and fix that on the stream. See if I can if it'll stream in 180. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'd promo Captain Marvel right now. That makes sense to me. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Come on. Luckily, it's cutting out now in a game that I'm not, like, super hyped for. But hopefully that's not, you know, a precursor of things to come. Come on! There we go. Okay, cool. So if I can boost the quality a little bit. I might have to sacrifice a little bit, but if I can get 480, that's fine. At least fine for me. I understand if it's affecting anybody else. Sorry about that. Sorry I'm having issues. I was working fine before, but, you know, they don't have, you know, however many thousand eyes on it. Okay, so, not a lot going into the summer that I'm really excited for. Oh, Box Boy is good. It's cute. I hadn't put long into it. You know, I put a couple hours. But it's a cute little platformer. So, I hate that it's cutting out as much as it is. Sorry about that, y'all. It's pretty cute. Okay.
In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date.
I had two. I swear I thought they just said 207 and then showed 270, but it is what it is. But it is very cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like super hype on it. I'm kind of with Michael on that one, but yeah, it is pretty cute. Okay, hold up. Here we go. Please, show him. Show my boy. Show me my boy. Show him.
What are we adding, you ask?
Joker.
You'll just have to wait to find out.
Why?
Remember,
Whoosh!
he's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros.
What?
Amiibo figures are on the way too.
Please, God, show me something with Joker on it. What?
There's even more.
Why? Why show it? Why would you do that? Oh yeah, he's coming out in 2 months. Why even show that? Oh, there's gonna be a 3.0 update. Who cares? Oh, there's a free update for Treasure Tracker. Yeah, we get to wait. They announced him in December. They can't show us anything. It's been 2 months.
Extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update
Why?
will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in
Paid DLC to Treasure Tracker?
traveling to 5 new courses.
What? Wish this was not messing up as much as it is. I'm sorry, y'all, about that.
Existing courses.
I mean,
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain a shiny
Okay.
card in each course, all of which will
I mean, Treasure Tracker was cute.
be the second player.
It was a Wii U port.
Be available for
It's fine. I just this.
later today,
Ah,
giving you early access
I'm
to
not
other
feeling this
courses.
direct so far.
Rest of the content
It's really
will
not.
launch on March
I
14th.
just feel like it's really just let me down here.
Bundle of
And of course, you know, there's the intermittent issues, which is not great.
It contains the full
Um,
name and gives you access to Captain
Ah,
Toad's
that's
Treasure
rough.
Tracker special
Okay.
episodes
Um,
available.
I guess they really don't have anything
Steel yourself for old school.
ready. What? Ah, damn it! Come on. I'm worried I'm gonna miss something. I mean, probably not. They've not done anything yet, so
And so, the young lady Miriam.
maybe it'll just be a long Fire Emblem interlude. I'll try and lower the quality and see if that helps cut it out. So I'm sorry, y'all. It's about to be in 240.
These powers, she can
but-
steal the abilities of enemies. Bend gravity
I don't know if my computer can't handle it, my Wi-Fi can't handle it. What's happening?
castle at
Um,
speed. Here, the laws of reality.
Yeah, I mean, it does look interesting.
Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side
Looks very Castlevania.
trove of side quests,
That was weird.
tasks, and some
Um,
touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Yeah, it really reminds me of Castlevania 2.
Into character
You know?
customization.
Yeah, I do love 2.5D in games. Ah, come on. What's happening? I don't know why it's causing so much problem. And a female protagonist is always good. So Bloodstained could be good.
Shadows this summer.
Let's see if I can maybe close out these other tabs, see if that works.
Build a new world and take on
We got a couple different things open.
On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malron.
Okay, Dragon Quest Builders 2. We knew that was coming. Dragon Quest Builders 1 was cute. I put 25 hours into it. It's like it's basically Minecraft with a story mode. And y'all, I'm really sorry about this cutting in and out stuff. I don't know why it's getting worse over time. Maybe the more viewers on their channel. So really sorry about that. If hate to cut the stream early, but I understand if people don't want to sit around and watch a skimpy stream. Okay, I like that. That is something I feel like should have been improved on in the original, because it needed character customization. Okay. Okay.
Well, how's it looking? Next,
Looks okay at best, to be honest
we
with
have
you.
a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Which one?
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the
Okay, yeah, so we talked about this.
is charging on the
Is this the new one?
force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history.
So this is cool.
There is light, darkness follows, for no one does this reign truer than a luminary. The boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible end. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes
Okay.
he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary.
I mean, I'm not super into the story.
When he
to the like voice recap of the story, but like Dragon Quest is supposed to be a really good game. You know, I've not played it yet, but I might pick it up if it comes to Switch. I do agree. Well, keep in mind, Mike, like Dragon Quest is made by Akira Toriyama. Like he's the character designer, so he like he made them. So yeah, it's gonna be they're gonna be looking almost identical because his style is very specific. Interesting. I didn't realize it was turn-based. I'm really might pick this up. But yeah, no, Toriyama's art style is the same in everything he does. Jump Force, is like the characters that are specifically designed, they're going to look probably very similar to DBZ. Yeah. No, I'm with you, Mike. That would frustrate me. Come on. Because it's not that it's lazy. Oh.
This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between
So I missed out because it blipped, and I can't tell if it's saying that you can switch back to a 16-bit world or if it's a remake of the original. I guess we'll find out at the end when it gives like the splash title and everything. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, Jellyfish Dude, that's interesting. Bunny Girl, you know, it's anime. That looks just like Grandpa Gohan. That was identical. That literally identical. I know it's one guy, but still. Yeah, I mean, I'll play it on the Switch. If it's genuinely a turn-based JRPG, I'd be into it. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I would play a Final Fantasy in 2D. I would be cool. I think we're supposed to get Final Fantasy, so the remake. Okay, so that is the new one. Yeah. Definitive Edition. I wonder if that's the one. Might be the one that's already out for PlayStation and Xbox. And then we get the Definitive Edition exclusively. Okay, that'd be cool. I'm down for that. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
New stories. There will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more.
So they're probably, so whoever called, or that leak might have been right.
More Nintendo Switch headlines.
For Smash, I think that there's a good chance he's coming to Smash in that case.
Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
What? There's a game for this?
Disney Toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store.
I mean, they,
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival.
like, to be honest, those toys did do very well. Like, we sold them at work for a while.
Games that support up to 4 players.
Curling.
You can play online.
Okay, I mean, it's for kids. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, it's clearly for, like, young children.
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsums without talking puzzles.
I mean, yeah, Mike, I'm with you. Tyson, you too. I think it's for kids, more than anything else. You know, like, if you've got, like, a young child that's buying Tsum Tsums anyway, they might enjoy the game. I'm surprised Bandai put their name on it, or that Disney put their name with Bandai.
Atlas Star System.
Okay, this actually did pretty good. We had a couple vendors from come into work and talk to us about Starlink, so
Pigma Dengar and the Great Leon.
yeah, I'm not surprised we're getting DLC. It's cool we're getting specific Star Fox DLC. Because that's actually, you know, you can say that the Switch actually has the best version of this game out there that's on all 3 consoles. Because it does have the most content. So it's cool we're getting specific Switch DLC, making it actually a stronger Switch title than anything else. That's neat to be able to say. You know, I'm talking over it because I don't really play Starlink, but it, you know, it is cool that finally the Switch has something that's like, you know, its own. An F-Zero type start. That's interesting.
The Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
Okay, looks like it's free, so that's cool.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure cropped
Ooh, I like anime.
another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Huh.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Some fish.
If So if Octopath Traveler hadn't come out, this looks pretty good. But I've got other JRPGs I can play. And it's not turn-based. That's gonna... Can't do it.
Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's got,
Heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this
dating
version of the
mechanics, I guess. Yeah, looks right, Animal Crossing, that's what it's like. Rune Factory Special 4, Rune Factory 4 Special, I don't know. Pass. Not with Octopath out. I mean...
We can finally confirm that Rune Factory
Oh!
is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
Okay, well... Okay.
Soon, a time will come
I hate when they
monsters
tease that something's coming in the future, because it's been taking so long. Okay, what's this?
Monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna
Huh.
and Lost Sphere,
I've loved I Am Setsuna.
realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation.
Okay.
People lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold
Okay.
these tenets, Kagachi must travel
Ooh.
between the living world and the beyond.
Okay, I'm down for this.
Souls from a terrible fate. Becoming monsters.
Yep, there's their art style coming back.
The lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers.
Well, this is Persona.
Souls' powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation.
Is it no longer turn-based?
In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You
Okay.
will fight, and you will become. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations
Okay.
of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
I'm down for that. You know, I Am Setsuna was really, really good. Now part of that was its art direction, and its sound design was amazing. But okay, Yoshi's Crafted World.
The world is almost here. We like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display.
This has been teased for 2 years.
As Yoshi,
But yeah, no. Oninaki looks good. Anything made by that company, I'm gonna probably check out. I didn't like Lost Sphere as much. I played the demo. I just wasn't as into it. Crafted World, you know, I'm sorry about the quality, but like
even at this scale, you'll have some challenges.
on the whole, it looks like another treasure tracker type situation. You know, 30 to 40, maybe worth it, but
Collect crafted costumes.
I can't imagine it's a full game. When you're looking at, you know, comparisons to things like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild with first-party Nintendo titles, you're trying to promo Crafted World like this. I can't get hype. Oh, and it's got a cross with Labo? What? I don't know. This direct isn't doing it much for me.
Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch.
It's teasing me of some stuff coming up in the future that I'm interested in, but in
We have more
general,
Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
okay,
How's it going so far?
okay.
We have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series.
All right, man. I'll see you, Tyson.
Three Houses. Please have a look.
Oh, this is the Fire Emblem stuff, right? Oh, she's cute.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
I've not played Fire Emblem, but it looks... I've been told it's so good. And I know that mobile game's pretty solid.
Said to be protected by a revered goddess.
Is she the Garth?
Existed since time immemorial. Three ruling powers now control the land.
Okay.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
I guess it's gonna be a cinematic trailer.
The frigid north is the home of the Holy King.
So, you know, it's interesting.
ruled by
I might take you up on that. Although I'm gonna be honest, I've got 11 games in my backlog right now, and currently I'm playing through Xenoblade, which is not exactly a short game, in any capacity. And then I'm hitting up Persona 3. I might check it out from work at some point. But I gotta be honest, I have so much game to get through right now. I might take a break from Xenoblade. I don't know. I really want to play Persona 3. Excuse me, all. I'm really sorry about this.
You started as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Jared. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within.
That looks really good. Like, visually speaking, that looks good.
At the Officers Academy. Around that same time.
Yeah, it's so, you know, in Persona's a 100-hour game, but Xenoblade, I don't know, the grinding system in there, it tires you out after a while. I don't know why. But yeah, it does. I feel like it demands breaks. Oh, I've been breaking for a while. I'm probably gonna get back into it tonight at least. Maybe this weekend I'll play something else. Okay, good. I'm good. I'm kind of interacting with Mike. But yeah, no, I really like this. They've got kind of a CGI crossed over with anime, which looks awkward in shows, but it looks good here. I'm gonna guess you get to choose. Okay. 100%, I'm choosing blue if we get to choose. Oh, maybe not. I don't like Dimitri.
This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students.
Oh, I like Claude. Okay.
Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family.
His design's like actually interesting. I really like that.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them.
Yeah, I'd probably go for Cute Girl too. Even though red is my least favorite color, I'd probably, I mean, if I had to choose. I like Claude's design though; it's really interesting. So I might go that way. Dimitri and I forgot the girl's name. They look kind of bland in a way. And
students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Ceros themselves.
Okay, I'm curious to see if they have any game. Okay, so they do have gameplay stuff going on. Love strategic games. This is actually really interesting.
Stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership.
Okay.
Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
You know, I'm actually a little impressed. This looks a lot like the mobile game. That's interesting to me. Like the mobile game itself must be a lot more quality than I thought it was, because like the gameplay and everything looks about the same. And yeah, I figure it'll probably be at the beginning of the game you'll choose, and there'll be like some advantages to one or the other. That would make sense to me. That would be a good experience. You know, I can't imagine they'll release 3 titles at once, especially not with a game being called 3 Houses. But I could definitely see it working. Also, neat. In that case, I pick that mobile game back up then. Although I feel like to really enjoy it, you have to know everyone and everything in the game, or like in the previous games, or at least have played a game in the past. It's a cinematic trailer. There's Claude and Dimitri. Okay, so who's the new guy? Oh, that must be you. Okay, I like this.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
It does. Oh, really? July? It's coming a lot. And there's this deluxe edition. That is cool. I'm kind of hyped right now. I'm not gonna lie.
But more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th.
I didn't realize it had a release date already.
Wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, I'm actually surprised it's coming out. I thought it was coming out way later. So that's you know, I know if you're a fan like Mike, you know, you're probably hurt, but you know, for me, I was really surprised it was that soon.
99 players,
What?
but only one reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99.
Oh.
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like
I mean, okay, so to be fair, Tetris back in the day was a system seller for Nintendo.
You're attacked with garbage.
Now it's dumb.
Attack back with other
Why are we watching a Tetris ad right now?
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for
Why?
today.
What?
To battling it out.
They had one. It looks like they've had like one quality game, a couple interesting ones, and then just nothing.
Kill, survive, or die in
Dead by Daylight. How old is this game?
In this, you're alone,
2 years?
struck by fear, struggling to survive.
I mean, it's a good game, but
Then,
2 years.
survivor,
It's gonna come out at least 40.
killer is upon you. Now,
How much is? I'm gonna look up how much it is right now.
scavenge for items,
If I bought it pre-owned on a different console,
or take on the role of the killer.
because I guarantee it's going to be more
Terrifying,
on the Switch. Yeah, so pre-owned it's $30.
just you wait.
Uh,
Loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics.
and when did it come out? I want to see when the original came out. Cause I'm not. Yeah, I know I should be excited because more stuff's coming to Switch. Yeah, it came out in 2017, and it's coming out fall 2019.
Nintendo Switch this fall.
Yeah.
This dog will ruin your day.
Is this Delta Road? I'm guessing. Okay, so Deltarune's cool. That'll be cool. I had unfortunately a bad experience with Undertale. But I'll be interested to play Deltarune. I might need to go back through and replay. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's the same. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I'm gonna play that game. I know Rizzo has probably already played, but oh wow, that is coming out that soon. Okay, I'm cool with you. The first one being free, but the rest of them.
From the producer of the futuristic
That's cool with me.
mech action game, Damon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Damon X Machina.
Interesting
And I
choice.
make the music.
Uh,
Today, they'll be releasing a demo called Damon X Machina Prototype Mission.
I've heard this is fun.
For a limited time. The game is still
I think someone got like an early access or something like that, and they said it was really fun on the Switch. So that this will be, you know, any shooter on the Switch we can get will be interesting. I feel like we've had a notable dearth. We got basically Splatoon and Fortnite. Of course, I don't like the fact you take up a third of the screen on the right. You're not gonna be able to see anything coming at you from the right. So I mean, I guess it's, I don't know. It could be interesting. I'm not usually into TPSs, so we'll see. I mean, it could be cool. I'm not gonna knock it before I try it or know anything about it. So, you know, it could be very interesting. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see how it is.
About Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date
Shouting out their
with the latest
Twitter?
information.
Okay.
Damon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Okay.
With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Okay.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch.
Racing game.
Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills.
I mean,
You'll feel like a pro racer.
Forza did really well on the Xbox, so I guess Nintendo's gonna clap back with something.
From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps.
I don't have much for this.
All DLC is
You know,
included with 100 cars, 100 circuits.
wait a sec. They're saying all DLC is included. Is this a game that already exists? Is it another port?
Players can race online or locally.
Uh,
Players can race split screen on a single system.
Because the ports we're getting, I'm not really hyped for. I'll be honest. It's you know, it's Grid. Yeah, that's frustrating.
Enter the Viking age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time.
Another port.
Created in collaboration with Neural
Okay.
to experience psychosis. Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua.
I mean, it's a
This broken
more
down
recent
warrior will
port.
embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio, artistic achievement.
This direct is not. I mean, they didn't come out swinging. I'll be honest.
Find out why Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger.
It didn't get much stronger.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh!
The saga 25 years into telling
I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but
with all new custom character variations.
interesting. We're getting 11.
Veterans taking up the fight.
Um,
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel
What?
2 sees players take control
they moved
of two
really quick past that one. Unravel 2. Unravel 1 was supposed to be really good. So, you know, it's a indie platformer, but it should be good. But yeah, it's really cool to see we're getting Mortal Kombat 11, especially considering how bloody it is. AC3? I mean, isn't this most people's least favorite? Like, it's the only one I ever played all the way through, but in my understanding, most people kind of hate this one. Well, it was. Then Unity came out, so. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. We're getting it?
We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home.
Okay.
on Switch March
That's cool.
We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th.
Neat.
We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, wow. They're doing a same-day release. That's cool. I mean, it's Final Fantasy IX, but still. That's it?
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct.
Okay, Animal Crossing.
Please stay with us until the end.
It's gotta be Animal Crossing.
Let's take a look, shall we?
They got because they're doing a mic drop something. Nope. Shin Megami Tensei? No. What is this? I mean, it kind of looks cool. They're saying... I've heard the word Advent before. I'm getting guessed that you choose your protagonist, but it looks cool so far. I'm not sure that... Interesting.
My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate.
I mean, this seems cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Tori, finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I'm into it. Astral Chain, interesting. Okay, I'm into this. I enjoyed that.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games.
Okay.
It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game.
Okay, so it'll probably be something like
Stay tuned.
Xenoblade, where you've got.
And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Okay, cool.
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Oh,
Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Animal Crossing. Gotta be. Gotta be. No? Definitely Animal Crossing. Not Persona. Is that Wind Waker? No! We are not getting Wind Waker remastered. Yes! Please! It's gotta be Wind Waker, right? What? It's Link's Awakening. I never played this one. Oh. Oh. Okay. I love seeing how hype Mike is. Yeah, no, like, you know, 2D Zelda's not usually my vibe. But yeah, let's do it. Let's go. I'm all about it. I mean, I'm full throttle. I'm gonna grab it, definitely.
So, what did you think?
I really aren't giving us anything Animal Crossing?
At long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and will have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay. I mean, they usually do like a... Oh, no, that's it. Okay. So, overall, gotta say, it wasn't the best they've done. I think a lot of us were anticipating a lot of titles that, I mean, they've announced previously. This is the problem Nintendo does, is they have these big events, and they announce so many things, you know, all at once. You know, we've heard about Bayonetta 3 since the Switch launch. We've heard about Shin Megami Tensei. We've heard about Metroid. We've heard about Animal Crossing. You know, we're speculating about Animal Crossing. And so you've got all these games. Luigi Mansion 3, we've heard about for a while. You know, you look at, you know, the list right here of things that people expected. I don't know where my pen is, but, you know, we heard about Fire Emblem. We saw its gameplay. We saw Mario Maker. Nothing on Animal Crossing. Nothing on Joker or whoever's coming after him for Smash. Nothing for Luigi's Mansion. And nothing for Shin Megami Tensei 5. Like, you know, these games that people want, we're not seeing. We're seeing a lot of indie stuff, which is really, really cool. You know, I'm glad we're getting some spotlights from the people that made... I Am Setsuna Aninaki. Cool. I'm excited. I'm going to pick it up probably. You know, I'm excited to try out Link's Awakening. That'll be cool. Fire Emblem, yeah, they had to do something, but it seems like, you know, I don't know if they rushed this direct or what. I think at the end, the something chained, it looks cool. But I felt like, you know, for the first one of the year that was been hyped up so much, and it's been pushed back clearly, pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. You know, I expected something, you know, like, you know, really cool, interesting, all that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's not what we got today. I feel like Nintendo, they made a bad call, because there are a lot of things people expect this year that I think they expected to be mentioned here. And even Bayonetta 3, you know, got that shout out of like, hey, it's coming. Nintendo likes to announce things and just go silent, and you don't hear anything. And how often, you know, we saw the title screen for Metroid Prime 4, and we didn't hear anything until 2 years later when we got told it got pushed back. So Nintendo's communication and transparency is horrible, horrible, horrible when it comes to things like that. So really, really, really wish we'd gotten a little more info. Some definitive release dates or approximate release dates even for games people haven't been expecting. And just a little more discussion. The Joker Smash thing, that's going to really rub me the wrong way, clearly. So yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream. Thank y'all so much for tuning in if you did. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope everything you want got announced. I feel like the big ones didn't, but I hope you guys really, really enjoyed it. Mike, especially, thank you for chilling with me, give me someone to talk to, all that kind of good stuff. But love y'all, and like we always say, I hope to see you around sometime. And I gotta figure out how to end this stream.